live from the base of Mount Fuji in beautiful Shizuoka, Japan. It's the Saturday Morning Stream Show with your host, Michelle.
Hi, this is Michelle with the Saturday Morning Stream Show. Welcome! Today, we're going to be playing an MSX game called Soukoban. But, this is a little bit different today because we are not actually streaming live. The reason is the Sonic 25th anniversary event is going on right now, and many people are actually... So instead, I am pre-recording, and then we are going to just put it directly onto YouTube. So... apologies to anyone who might have wanted to see this live this week, but unfortunately, there's just not really much of opportunity because everyone's busy. So, let's get into it. First, I would like to quickly just point out that, for one thing, with no one really joining me online, this is going to be all me, so... we'll see how it goes. This is sort of like doing a radio show with no script at all and no pre-planned ideas. Just a game and me talking. But the other problem with that is that this particular game, as you can see, has no music. It actually has only one sound that I can tell, and it's just a kind of a beep sound that happens when you move the boxes around, which I'll explain in a second. So, because of that, we're going to be playing some music in the background. And this is actually music from the game Dragon Saber, which is a Namco game. And it's got a really great soundtrack, so we're just going to be playing that along with the game, and I'll be talking. So let's start up the music and start up Soukoban. And that is the sound of a dragon screaming. Okay, so let's hit play here. So I am a big box mover apparently, and my goal is to move boxes into the blocks. So you see on the right side of the screen there's little dots. Those are the places where I need to move these boxes into. So this is a puzzle game. It's basically just about moving boxes. So, I've played the first level before, and I know already that if I push this box, it's going to be stuck, and there's not really much that I can do. So instead what I'm going to do is... no, actually, I'm going to do that. If I push it any further, it's stuck. But I can't go up here and push this, so instead I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go there, push that. And I'm going to push that down just one. Then I'll move this out of the way. And go off back over here. Next I'm going to push this one so that it doesn't get stuck, because if you put boxes right beside each other they could get stuck, or up against the wall they can get stuck. That sort of thing. Okay, so welcome to another Saturday. As I mentioned last week, Ys 8 came out. And I got my copy in the mail, and it is quite gorgeous, I have to say. I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet, but I got the limited edition, so it comes with a hardbound art book, which is really nice. A mini soundtrack, which I also haven't gotten a chance to listen to. I wish it came with the full soundtrack, of course, but they want you to buy their music because they're Falcom, and I don't blame them. And... it came with a metal, what would you call it, a bookmark with holes in it, you know, so that it actually, like, how do you explain it? Oh, wrong way. It sort of outlines a picture by making holes in the metal. It would be kind of hard to explain without just showing you, but it's really nice, and I'm really pleased with it. It's a little bit heavy for a bookmark, but, you know, whatever. Okay, I'm just going to push that down there, and go there. And then, of course, it also has the game, which, you know, you expect that, of course. So I'm really pleased with it. It's a nice looking box, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what it's like. Okay, so there we go. I have beaten level 1. You see that I did, looks like 393 moves. It does keep track of your moves, so I guess that's part of it, is to see if you can, how few moves you can do it in. And the P, I'm not sure if that's like pushes, like how many of those moves were just moves and how many of them were pushes. And AO5, I have no idea. Oh, there's a little bit of music there. Congratulations. Well, congratulations to me. Okay. So now we're on to number 2. This one, I don't know yet. I messed with this just a touch yesterday and found it a little bit frustrating because if I push that up, it goes against that wall and you can't move it. If I push this over, it goes up against that wall and I can't really move it. I can't push this down. And if I push this over, it doesn't help anything. What I would have to do first, I guess, is move that over there. And then push that. No, first I would have to... Aw. I messed it up. Okay, so I have messed up and I have made an unwinnable situation. Now, I have to restart the game, or restart the level, to fix this problem. The problem is that I couldn't figure out yesterday what button does that. So I've got the manual here. So it says something about down being the space and down being... No. What is that? Okay. Game rules. Yes, I can see the game rules. And I can see how this works. There's a play and edit mode. You can actually make your own maps if you want to. It's just a neat little thing. So it says the F1 key. I'm reading the instruction manual right now. Space key or joystick button. So the F1 key. Okay, so that did it. There's also a key command that allows you to change the colors. And that's this key. So here you can change the colors around. You can say I want it to be... ooh, wow. That's some colors right there. So we could have empty space that's black, and then have some white on that. Let's see here. What do I want to do? Let's have this black and blue, and then let's have white. Or maybe blue or something. Or let's have green. Wow. That's really bright. Okay. Let's change the wall color. And the baggage. Let's make our baggage red. And black. No, let's do red and blue. And the place can be kind of a brighter color. And a dome. I don't know what that is. Okay. So now let's press F2 again. I think. No, or space. Nope, that's the wrong button. Oh, I changed my place color. What color were we? Green? Okay, now to get out of here, that's the part that I don't understand. What key gets out of this menu? Oh, I see. Okay. Wow. That's a color scheme. Huh. So that is definitely a color scheme. I don't know that I particularly like that color scheme, so let's go ahead and redo it. Wonder if you could set it back to the default somehow. I think black is definitely going to be the best. And let's have our walls be green. And our package be darker green. Now let's have our walls be black and blue. Ooh, that's interesting. Let's have our walls be blue. Our package be green. And yeah, let's do that. Ooh, that's interesting. I mean, the red is supposed to look like brick, but you know. Let's see here. See what it looks like with the walls being that black again. Kind of want to see what that looks like. Ooh, it's all spacey looking. Okay. Let's change our walls back to this color. We'll change our baggage to a black color. No. So as you can see, our main character here has fallen asleep. That's something that can happen. Okay, oops. Okay, let's do that. That's interesting. Okay, so what I need to do first is move this one up here, I think. No, that's not gonna work. Already. I'm only one stage into the game, and I feel like I can't do this because I can't move that there because I can't get through here. I can't move this block up here because I have no way to get out. What if I move that there, and did that, and then move that? I'll push that down. Okay, now I have a way to move that in there. Okay, and you can just go in the top corner. Okay, next I'm going to push this one up through here. Push it up one. Put that there. And then we're going to go around here and push this through here. Alright, let's do some work. work with boxes. So, if you are not a person who's... Oh, no, that's not going to work because I can't... I can't move any of those blocks. Well, dang. Okay. Let's restart. Maji... Ni... Yeah. What did that say? Yada? I didn't see. It was just like, well, no, why'd you give up? This game apparently does not like it if I give up. Okay. So I can move... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I can move this... No. I can move this one here. I can move this one... No, I can't move that one. But I can do this. Okay, now I can do that. And put that there. So I still have a room to get through, but I haven't forced these blocks all onto each other, so they're not, like, stuck. Okay, I think my next strategy, I want to get rid of this block here. Okay, back to doing work. So, if you have not been living in a hole in the ground without internet and or television, you know that the Republicans had their convention recently, as in like last week, and it was surprisingly not nearly as wild as everyone seemed to think it would be. Not sure how, but whatever. I mean, at least there wasn't a ton of violence. That's good. Was a little bit afraid of that. Some of the speakers were ridiculous and weird, but you know, whatever. I guess that's life. The odd thing was Donald Trump actually sounded very not Donald Trump, and I'm not sure what to make of that, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna push this one over here. The thing is, I don't think we've ever seen the real Donald Trump. And I don't think we're going to. At least not for until this election's over. People have sort of put Donald Trump in this box of he's just a racist and feel like they can write him off in that way, and I don't think that's a wise decision, because I don't think that generalizes him down to something that he's ultimately not. Well, I don't mean that he's not racist. What I'm saying is that it generalizes him down to something that doesn't explain all of what he is. The way I see Donald Trump is, it's kind of interesting. I see Donald Trump kind of as almost as a computer simulation. Okay, I've got to do this in the right order. If I don't, I mess it up. I can't push that one down. I need to push this one down. Okay. So imagine, if you would, a scenario in which this year's election was a computer simulation where someone was running a model and was attempting to figure out which particular candidate could win, or what path you could choose to win in a presidential election. And so what they did was they threw in a whole bunch of different scenarios, a whole bunch of different candidates with different approaches and different variables, kind of like a game of computer chess. And there's a really good movie that I've seen called Computer Chess. If you've never seen it, you should definitely go find it. It used to be on YouTube. It was an indie film out of Austin, Texas, it's really cool. It's called Computer Chess, and it takes place in the 80s with a bunch of people with a lot of really old-fashioned computers having a computer chess tournament to try and figure out who has the best computer chess program. And then a bunch of other weird, random, existential stuff happens during this computer chess tournament. It's very well acted, it's very well written, it's very strange, it gets very bizarre at times. But it asks sort of an interesting question about this whole thing of life as a simulation and sort of the boundaries between, digital intelligence and real intelligence and so on and so forth. It's very, interesting. But anyway, the point is that they've got all of these particular different simulations, these different models that were, the chess programs that are built, and the idea of what their tournament was is to run them all up against each other and see which one wins. Okay, I need to figure out how I'm going to do this. This is a tough one already. And so that's what they decided to do, and you get some pretty hilarious results from it. Push that there. Can't push that all the way over there. I can't push that one over there yet. So let's go ahead and move this one out of the way. Gonna go ahead and put that one in the back, because if I don't cover up those two spaces, I'm gonna block it. Okay, so yeah, right. So this movie has all of these different computer chess programs running up against each other, running out scenarios of chess to figure out which would be the winner, which is going to be the the emergent program that defeats the human at chess. Well, I feel like that's kind of what's being played here right now, is that essentially this particular election is a game of computer chess, or rather computer presidency. And there's all these different programs, all these different simulations that are running with all these different variables, and they're being put up against each other to see which one comes out on top. And what you're finding, I think, is that the sort of strange outlier, the one that doesn't play at all by the rules and doesn't make a lot of sense, but is the most flexible and most dynamic, is the one that's winning. And the reason I say that is because you can't write Donald Trump off as just X, just a racist, or just, a really great guy, or just whatever. He's... Ooh, did I mess this thing up? I think I've messed this thing up. I don't think I should have pushed that up. I don't know that I can get it out of the way. I can't push... I cannot push that down. So I have messed up. Anyway. What's that say? Hayaku... Something about hurry up and get back in there or something like that, I'm guessing. I didn't really read it all that well. Let's see if I can push this first. No. No, wait, I pushed that down there. Okay, no. I guess I'm gonna need to deal with this top row, or the top part of this big long row first, before I go too far into this. And how I'm gonna do that is a good question. Push that there, and then I'm going to... No, can't do that yet. I need to clear out some of the bottom first, looks like. Okay, so anyway, Donald Trump is the one simulation that's constantly changing. And it doesn't matter what's real or what's not real about Donald Trump, because Donald Trump is just a program. He's just a flexible machine that knows how to change with whatever's working at the time. So anything that gets thrown up against him, it's learned how to modify itself to fit that particular, dilemma. So, for example, that might have been a big mistake, but we'll see. So, for example, the opponent is Ted Cruz, and he has... Yeah, that was a big mistake. That's not going to work. And he's got a series of strategies. Nice. It's a little bit hard to read. Just by the way, it's a little bit hard to read the text on this, because I'm playing it on the TV where it's not nearly as clear as what you're seeing on the stream, because the stream is using the digital RGB going directly to the upscaler, whereas my TV is using composite, which is really blurry, and it blurs the fonts really badly, so it's a little bit tough for me to read it. So sorry if I can't read it fast enough to tell you what it says. But it's basically saying stuff like, "What are you doing? Hurry up! Why did you screw this up?" and that kind of thing. You know, get back to work, and so on. Okay, so let's move this down again. And move that over 1. I'll go ahead and push this anyway. So Donald Trump has learned that if it's Ted Cruz, you react in one way. If it's Hillary Clinton, you react another way. If it's one state, you act one way. If it's another state, you act a different way. If you want to try and win the Republican nomination, you act like X. If you want to win the presidency, you act like Y. And he's learned to essentially play all these concepts, all these different strategies off of each other and adapt to what's going on, like a computer simulation. But the problem is that people get this idea in their head that that's who Donald Trump is, that he is whatever you see in this simulation, and that's just not the case. Push that over. No, that's not gonna work. Let's push. Oh, yeah. You know what? No. I need to... Oh, okay, I know what I'll do. I'll move that there. There we go. And I can push that down there, and then get this over here. So to just say, oh, Donald Trump's just a racist, he's a terrible person, and that may be true, but I don't think that's inherently what he is. I think what he is a mask. He's a series of masks. He's the everyman. And I don't mean that in a good way. I mean that in a kind of a digital way. It's like there's not even really a real Donald Trump. There's just some sort of computer chip, you know, digital simulation, or just a kind of boring guy with a, you know, a spreadsheet and a series of strategies that have been created. And I feel like that's, in a way, all he is. What the actual real Donald Trump is, I have no idea. And I wouldn't dare to try and guess what that is, based on what we know so far about him and what we've seen. Because I don't think we've seen anything of what the real Donald Trump is. Now, that's not to say that Donald Trump is a good guy or would be a good president. I'm not suggesting either of those. What I am suggesting is that it's important not to be too quick for anyone, Republican or Democrat, because Republicans are just as guilty of falling into this trap as the Democrats are. I think it's important not to get focused on what he wants you to see, but to get focused on what he's not showing you. Okay. So, you know, this particular last thing looked very presidential. It was a very long speech. I have only heard parts of it. I have heard a lot of really good reviews on it. It was exactly what sort of the establishment types wanted to hear. And I think you're going to see a variety of different shades of Trump show up in the coming months as he starts the sort of the final push towards the election. I think you're going to see him adapt to whatever's the best strategy to tackle Hillary. Now, will that work for him? I don't know. Computer programs like this are, you know, it's hard to tell. I mean, in the end of Computer Chess, well, I don't want to give away the ending, but it was not what you expected. Some things happened with the computer simulation there that were not what you could have expected at all. So, you never quite know. But we'll see. It kind of feels like that game. What was that game? Was that? I can't remember what it was called. It was a quiz game where you asked a bunch of questions, and then they asked, you know, will the real Donald Trump please stand up? Not what's my job or something like that. I don't remember. Okay, I guess I have to push this. I could move that down, but that wouldn't help. So I'm going to push that. I feel like I have to. I don't know what I'm going to do after that. I feel like I need to solve these in stages, so I need to deal with this farthest one back last. And I can't push... I can push that... No, I can't push that down. That would block this, and then that wouldn't be good. I know I can push this further this way, and it shouldn't be a problem. Can I? But I can't push it any further than that. I can push this down here, and then... No, shoot. Okay. Hayaku gara... I can't read it fast enough. Sorry. Not doing the Japanese fast enough. My apologies. Okay, gonna leave that there for right now. The one thing I definitely can't do is push any of these up, because this will put them against the wall and they're not gonna move. I guess I could push this way. And then I could make a... Can I make a hole for myself to keep pushing things? No. That doesn't work. No, that's not gonna work. Nani yo shiteru no. What are you doing? Like, what the heck are you doing, essentially? Okay, I do like that this game derides you over your work ethic. It's like, why are you not moving these boxes fast enough in the right order? Come on! You're a terrible, terrible person. It's like the Japanese work ethic. It's like, you are a terrible human being because you did not move the boxes fast enough. I'm sorry. Please don't. I've brought shame on something or something. I don't know. What can I do after I get... Well, can do that. But I can't do... Well, yeah, I can push that there. Okay, let's push that in here. Just gonna push it into the top corner. Okay. Next, I'm gonna push this one in there. We'll see. We'll tackle this as it comes. Okay. Then after that, I'm going to push that down. Push that up. Okay. And put it up there. Then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to deal with this block because I don't want it to get stuck. Push that up there. Okay. Okay, so the P at the bottom is definitely how many pushes you've done, and the M's are how many moves. Still don't know what the AO5 or whatever that is. Let's push that one there and push it up. Get that one in the corner up here. Nope, go up. Thank you. Okay. Now let's push this one up here. Put that one in the corner. Okay. So, next I have an interesting dilemma. A very interesting dilemma. Wait, how are you supposed to even solve that? Oh, okay. So you can push these two... You can push one of these down and then push it in, but I can't do that yet. I've got to get some of this stuff here out of the way first. Otherwise I won't be able to move around it. So let's push that one there and get it in. Okay. Alright, now... Go ahead and push that one in. Work! Work faster, cute little man who oddly moves upside down whenever you change directions. Help me, I'm down, sideways, up. Okay. And go there. Push! Okay, so for the rest of this stream, let's get this excited going. Let's get some excitement. Let's get some rah rah rah. This is kind of a cute game, and it's a fun game, but I don't know how interesting it is to watch. So, I've already talked about how Donald Trump is confusing and weird. And I've already talked about the movie Computer Chess, which is also confusing and weird, but in a good way. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about the game. I'm also going to make jokes along the way, and try to do fun, entertaining things. Now, the next problem is, I cannot push this box right, or it will be stuck. I cannot push this box right, because that won't help me at all. And I can't push it left, because I have no way of getting underneath it. If I push that left... If I push that left, I have no way of getting underneath it. Wait, if I push that there, and then I push... Okay, I can do that. There we go. Alright, let's push this in here. Just gonna go ahead and get that into the bottom section there. Okay. Now I think I have enough room to deal with this problem. Okay. And then let's move this here. Right, so, jokes! Funny haha time. Let's go. I'm not very good at things like funny haha. I don't even know why I said that. It's not funny or haha. But anyway. So, here's a joke that I wrote a little while ago. So, a man walks into a drugstore. And, he goes up to the drugstore clerk. And he says, hi, I really need a cow. And the drugstore clerk says, you know, this is a drugstore, right? We don't actually have cows. You actually want, you know, an actual cow. And the man says, yes. And the drugstore clerk says, well, okay, well, like I said, this is a drugstore. We don't have cows. And the man says, I know, but we're in a joke, and someone's writing it, and that was the best punchline they could think of. So, yeah. There's a joke for you. Push that block in there. Awesome. So now the next problem is going to be how to deal with this. I can push this in here. Oh, and then I can push it back. No. Shoot. Oh. No, I've messed it up. Wait, how do I do that? I can't. What? How am I supposed to... Oops. I did not mean to press that button. That was a mistake button. Oh, right. Do that. And then I... Dang it! I accidentally pressed the button and ruined the whole thing. When I actually could have solved it. Well... Magica. That's not exactly what it said, but that's just what I said. Okay, so, let's try this fun puzzle again. So, a guy walks into a drugstore. And he says, do you have any fizzy lifting drinks? And the druggist says, no, what do you think this is? Willy Wonka. And the man says, yes, I do. I'm 12. And I like Willy Wonka. And the drugstore owner feels really bad. And says, okay kid, I'm sorry. But we don't have any fizzy lifting drinks. So I'm not sure I can help you. And then the kid said, okay. Went and got his dad. Told his dad what the drugstore owner said. And his dad said, dreams don't grow on trees. Dang it. Okay, so that was a drugstore joke number 2. It was depressing and sad. Okay, let's see. Let's move on to drugstore joke number 392. A man walks into a drugstore and says, "I want some drugs," and the drugstore owner says, "They're behind the counter." And the guy says, "Well, I want something over the counter." So the man reaches over and holds up a bottle and says, "Okay, if you can jump up, you can catch it, and then it's over the counter, and you can have it." Of course, the guy couldn't, so, I guess he didn't get his drugs. But I don't think he was going to do anything, good with them anyway, so maybe it's for the best. Okay, so moving on to a completely different style of joke now. Ha ha ha! Gee golly, that's good, entertaining fun right there. Let me tell you what. I am so entertained by my jokes that even I am not laughing. Of course, I can't laugh too much because I'm the host. And let me tell you, my local radio show has proven, not my local radio show, but a local radio show from my area that I listen to has proven that it's not very fun when the host laughs at their own jokes and nobody else does. They sound like a cow pig person. Okay, so let's keep pushing these blocks and I'll tell some new jokes. So, there was a superhero and he was made entirely of cheese. And I have no idea where this is going. So my sense of humor is strange. Well, it's not actually strange. It's just that I like to say bizarre random things, and sometimes they don't make sense. And sometimes that's funny, but apparently not today. So have to keep that in mind. Let's push this one up, and then go over here. Gotta remember how to do this and do it in the right order, or otherwise I mess everything up. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to push this one down here. And then take care of these two little guard boxes as I view them. Because they're guarding the doorway. They're guard boxes. They'll bark at you or something. What does a box do? What sound does the box make? Ooh, what the box say? Cardboard, cardboard, cardboard. I don't know. I'm not even sure if these are cardboard boxes. They could be, wooden boxes or metal boxes or I don't know what boxes. Okay, push that. Was that wrong? That might have been wrong. I think that was wrong. Maybe not. Maybe I can deal with it. Okay, and our music has stopped, so let's go ahead and start it back up again. Gonna skip to song 3 and hit play. So let me have some more music. So I think this is a really fun little cute game. I got this game for $15 and it was in the box and everything, so I think that's a pretty good deal. In all fairness. Yeah, okay, we're still good. I actually got 3 games Thursday for the MSX. I got this complete in the box for $15, which it's a cute little tiny box. And then I also got Hide Light 1 and 2 complete in the boxes, and those were also like $15 each, or 1,500 yen each, which is not a good or not a bad price considering they're boxed, but they're also not amazing games, so you get what you get with that. Okay, so gonna push this here, I'm gonna push it in one more, and then I'm gonna go there. Okay. Now I push this up here and into this empty space. Awesome. Okay, now we're almost through. I just have to make sure I don't do this the wrong way. I go here, I get behind this, and I push it in this way. Then I get behind it again, push it in this way. And there we go. This is like ZZ Top said, double back again. The soundtrack to Back to the Future 3. Which I still think is a good movie, despite the fact that most people seem to dislike it. Although, it's not as good as the first one. I don't think any of them were as good as the first one. The first one was just a really well done, tightly made plot. The second one had its problems. I mean, the future was iconically hokey, but it was still very hokey. The alternate past was a little bit much. It was okay. It was a neat little side diversion. I did really like the way the movie ended, where they went back to the scenes from the first movie and had to fix everything that had happened. That was a cool plot line to do. Alright! 932 moves. Oh, it's a 4. Okay, so the one with the little tail sticking out is a 4, and the one without it is a 9. So 932 moves, 348 pushes. Congratulations! I have more boxes. Alright. So, yes, double back again. ZZ Top. Fun fact, ZZ Top was actually in the movie Back to the Future 3. They are the people playing the instruments at the dance party, like the big fair dance party thing, and they're not only are they ones playing the instruments, they're actually playing their song, but they're playing a sort of a western country version of it. Pushing that up would be very, very bad, so I'm going to push that left. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and push this in here. Okay. Then I'm going to have to figure out what to do next. I could get... No, I can't do that. Can't push that up. That would get me get stuck. Can I push this up and still do stuff? No. I'm going to have to first... Well, I'm not going to be able to do that either. This is interesting. Well, I can do this. Let's do this. Push this here. And that gives me a way to walk around. Push that in there. And then push that there. Okay. Okay. Then next I'm going to push this one. Come around the back side of it. Double back again. Push it in there. Come around the... Oh, no. Just go that way. And there. Now that one's in. This soundtrack for this Dragon Spirit is a really great... Or Dragon Saber is a really great bit of soundtrack. Push this one here. Get it there. Come around this little loop. And there it goes. Okay. I'm not as fun as Arino from the Game Center CX, who's really quite good at these puzzle games, by the way. I would love to be as fun as him, but I'm just not. Okay, so I think I can push this up, and then get behind it, and push it down in there. Yeah, okay, cool. So, a chicken and a cow and a Tyrannosaurus Rex walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "You three don't look very similar." And the cow says, "Yes, but in some countries I'm sacred." And the chicken says, "Yes, but in some countries I'm a party on a Saturday night." And the bartender says, "What about you?" to the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and the Tyrannosaurus Rex says, "In most countries, I'm just dead." So, a Tyrannosaurus Rex goes to the library, and the librarian says, "Oh, what can I get you?" And the Tyrannosaurus Rex says, "Well, I need a book." And the librarian says, well, I mean, I figured that much. And so she helps the Tyrannosaurus Rex find the book that he wants. This is tough. I can't push that one or it's over. Can't push that one or it's over. I can't push that one up. I can only push it down. If I push it down, I can't do anything for the other one. That doesn't really help me any. Oh. How in the world can I get behind that? So anyway, the librarian, you know, does her best to help the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Dang it. Gotta push that up first. Wish you could pull. That'd be nice. Pull! Pull! Pull the box. Ah, well. Have to start it over again. Okay. So I need to get rid of... no, I can't do... What did I start out doing? Let's try something that's really going to get me in trouble. Thing. So I've just made 2 box guardians. Let's do that. Now I think what I have done is I have set myself up for failure because I don't think I can get through here now at all. I don't think. Well, I can do that. Okay. Let's see here. I know I can deal with these little boxes down here at the bottom. That shouldn't be a problem. The question is, can I solve this top part problem that I've made for myself? I can... Okay, maybe I can. Maybe I can do... No, I can't do that. I have to find a way to get... Tough one. No, there's no way to do this because I can't push any of these out in any way. So I think I just heard fireworks going off in the background, which is not uncommon for Japan in summer. I'm assuming that's what that was, and not, you know, someone knocking on something. Okay. I can't push... So the thing is that in order to get one of these to where I can get behind and push the other one, I have to use this top left corner. But because this other block is here, this one, I can't do that because I can't push this into the top left corner and get back in to move it. I can't push this one into the top left corner because then I have no way of moving. So we're stuck. Okay. So that's a thing. The only thing I can't understand is why they have fireworks or whatever this is during the daytime. I don't know how that works. I've not quite figured it out. That's one thing I haven't quite figured out about Japan, is what the deal is with that. Okay, so how did I do this last time? If I push this up here, I can push this there, and then that goes there, and that makes the guard box. Oh, that's why. I can't push that. I can't get into there to move that block without pushing one of these two up. And that's where it becomes the problem. Okay, let's try this again. Well, I had made good progress before, and now I can't remember how I did it. Push that there. What else can I do? No, see, that creates the problem that I can't solve. So, I definitely cannot do that. I definitely cannot just push that. Oops. I can't do that. That's what I can't do. Oh no! Game over. What was I on? 5? Yeah, I'm on 5. Guess I could skip past it, but that would be not cool. Okay, so let's see here. What should I do next? So, beans are delicious if you know how to cook them right. That's just a tip for today. Don't know how that helps you in any way, but you know, might. Let's see. So that gives me the ability to. I can still go around that. I can't push. I can't push that up. If I do that, I create 4 walls. I mean, a 4-shaped block, and you can't move the 4-shaped box. I can't push that to the left because then it's in a corner and you can't move it anymore after that. I can push that left, but then that creates the problem. I can push this left, but that doesn't really help me all that much. I can't push that left. I wish I actually I wish I could. Dang. Well, let's push that all the way up. And push that. No, that doesn't work. Okay. Let's... This is challenging. Let me push that here. And then I'm going to push this up. I don't know if that helps me in any way, really. At all. But it's different than what I did last time, and that's interesting. That doesn't... No, that doesn't do much anything for me. Okay, no, that just creates something I can't get past. Okay, that's blocked everything. Good. Okay. Well, if I were... It's kind of like Groundhog Day. I feel like, what's his face? Bill Murray. Could you imagine being Bill Murray in Groundhog Day and trying to solve this puzzle? Or play like a game like this? Just like over and over again every single day I play the same game, the same level. It's like Adventures in Lolo or something. Okay. The one thing I definitely cannot do is make a four-way box. How can I avoid making a four-way box? I can push that. And that's about all I can do. I can't do anything more than that. Well, I can do that. And I can do that. And I guess I can do this here. I think this has got me stuck though, because I don't think I can get those off of there at all. Yeah, there's no way I can get those out of there. So that's not going to work. Okay. I cannot push this left. That's just instant failure. I can't push that up. Push that one, this block to the right. Doesn't do anything for me. Well, if only I could push that other. If only I could a million things. If I could just do one thing properly. Huh. If I could just find a way to get this block into the space where the block above it is. But then I have to get into... Oh, this is not... This is bad. This is just challenging. Very challenging. Push that up there. If you can do that. Don't know if that helps me in any way. Do that. It doesn't really help me. No. Can't push that there. Can't. No, that's not gonna work. Okay. Well, I don't understand why don't I do this, play this, how do I? See? That's what's going through my mind right now. The one thing I know I can't do is I can't make a four-way box. This is just frustratingly challenging. Nothing seems to help the situation at all. I can do a bunch if I just push that there and then go through here. But I can't solve this part. And there's no way I can push that and then that's stuck. So I can't do that. Professor Layton, I will get you. This reminds me of a puzzle. Middle fingers. Mini middle fingers, Professor Layton. That's how I feel right now. I feel like I'm in a situation where Professor Layton's like, this reminds me of a puzzle. And I'm like, hello, my name is not Luke and I hate you. Move this box yourself. push that there and push that there, and then that doesn't do much. Actually, let's see here. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry. Okay, let's try that again. Oh! Dang it. Okay, push that. There. Oh, wait. Ah, that's what the A is. That's how many lives you have. Which doesn't really matter since you can start anywhere. Maybe that's P. Maybe that's like... No, it's not P. I don't know. Anyway. Maybe it's A for arenas. That's how many arenas I have available. Okay, I'm gonna leave that somewhere in, like, that area. I'm going to come at the problem from the top. Oh, and now I have room to push this back out of here. Then I can push this down. And come around the other side. And force it out of here. Okay. Maybe I can do this time. Push that in. Let's go. Okay. Next, I'm going to push this one. Now I need to figure out how to get into that little cluster down there at the bottom. I can push that. And I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to push this one over. Gets that one out of the way. Okay, now that that's out of the way, I can come in here and I can break a hole in this wall of boxes. Alright. All in all, it's just another box in the wall. Hello, is there anybody in there? Just not if you can hear me. I've got some boxes at home. Can't... ooh. Next I need to move this one here. Gotta get that out of the way first. Gotta do that in the right order so they don't accidentally make it. Okay, then I can move this down. And I have room. Nope, don't push it. Okay, there we go. Okay! And now I can push this one down here. Come up behind it, double back again, as ZZ Top said, oh so intelligently, so many times. Alright. Now I just need to push this one here, double back again, and figure out why my buttons are slowly not working there. Okay, now all I need to do is come in here, push this one down, in, push it down there, double back again, come up behind it, and we've done it! There are boxes. Alright. So as you can see, this is a cute and fun little game. Considering how much it cost me, I would say it's worth it. I'm not sure if this game is on any other systems. It seems like the kind of game that would be. I would guess this is probably on Game Boy in some form, although I don't know for sure. I also don't know how many levels there are, so that could be interesting. There could be a ton of them. Considering there's a level editor, it's hard to say. Okay, what do I think is the next best move? The one thing I'm realizing is that I need to keep a space of 2 somewhere in here, because I can't, if I make ones, I can't move the other ones up. Anyway. Can't move that one. I cannot. If I push that one in to the left, I can do it. But then I'd have to push this one to the right. And no, I wouldn't. Well, yeah, I would. Well, no, I could push it down. That might create a problem. Okay, let's do this. Let's push that one in and push that one down. Then push this into here. Okay. Now that might have already created a problem. I don't know. Can't do that. That's gonna make a 3-way wall. Three-way wall's not gonna work. Now there's a 2-way wall. No, that's not gonna be it. Okay. Let's see here. So that's not the solution. I could definitely push that down, but I don't think that would help me in any way. Might help me more to do. No. That's not gonna help, is it? I can push that down. Then I can... if I push that in, I can push that down. Then I can push that down. Okay, now that seems a lot more doable. That seems a whole lot more doable. Maybe this is how I should have done it. Okay, let's see here. So this is on the MSX, which is a personal computer. Kind of an oh, dang it. Sorry, my mistake there. Okay, let me see how did I do that. Push that in there. And then I pushed this down. And I pushed this in, and I pushed that down. Right? No. Yes. Down and then over. Okay. I'm just going to fill in this corner here. Okay. Next, I'm going to come up behind and do that. So, right. So this is the MSX computer. It's a personal computer made as a joint venture between Microsoft and, well, not really a joint, well, sort of a joint venture between Microsoft and a bunch of other computer companies that were popular in Japan. The best way to explain it is that it's a standard. It's an industry standard, kind of like the IBM standard was at the time in America. Unlike the IBM PC compatibles at the time, this one did not have, wasn't really a desktop per se. It's sort of a portable in a way. It's about the size of a typewriter with a keyboard and then just kind of a back to it, and it plugs in directly to a TV, or it has an analog, a digital output to connect to a computer. Using a video thing that's not even a thing anymore. Okay, now the problem is, how do I deal with this? Can't Ooh. I can't push that left, and I can't push that down. I can't push the one below it left either. Well, this might be the problem with this strategy, is that this is not a winnable situation down here at the bottom that I've created. Let's start it over. Okay. So I definitely like the idea of this too high system. Let's see if I can do anything with that. No. Okay. Let's push that one down and that one. No, I can't push that up. That won't help. That would just make a double squared problem. What I really need to do is find some way to get behind this block to the left of me here. Not really sure what that is. I can't push this up. I can't push that up. I don't think I can do that. I can push that up, I can push that up, and I can push that up. But that doesn't really help me very much. Yeah, none of that helps me very much. Oh, shoot. Well, yeah. Kondo Masagu. Next time, straight through something I didn't see. Okay. This is my last life, as it were. Okay, push that down and push that in. How did I do it the last time that I got? Oh, right. No, can't push that into there, because that would make a thingy that I can't get through. Game over. Okay. I wonder if this will tell me how many there are. Oh. So there's 60 levels. Great. And I'm on level 6, which means I'm about 1/10 of the way through. Awesome. Right. So. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on this one until I solve it, and then I'm going to have that be the end of the stream. So this is our goal. Puzzle 6 out of 60. 10%. Captain, 10% might just be enough. Not sure what that was, actually. It was kind of a thing that was kind of a cross between Spock and Captain Kirk. Not really sure how what that does, blah 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 blah. Okay, so pressing buttons, moving things, moving boxes. Let's box move. Let's move some boxes somewhere. Really wish there was a way I could move this box up. The box to the left of me. I wish there was a way I could move it up. I can move it down all day long. I can't move it up. That doesn't help. Oh, this is a nightmare puzzle solving thing. See, that messes me up because now I have no way of getting out of that. Getting that out of there. Nope, can't push that up because then that becomes a block, a stuck block. What can I do? There's nothing I can do. Help me, boss! My boss needs to help me figure this out. I need, parental guidance. I need supervision. I need a boss. Who is a boss? Hey, boss, come help me boss this boss. Boxes of boxes. Help me, boss boxes. I need some bosses, box. Let's move that there. Let's move that there. Let's push that there. Move that there. Now I'm gonna go in here. And then I'm gonna do that. And that's gonna set me up because I still can't get out of there. Huh. I just can't find a way to do this. I would need to move this well, shoot. Okay. It's the last game over. Well, this is the last one. The music's over. We'll see if I can do. If I don't win this one, we have to stop here for today. So, let's try to push this somewhere. There's got to be something I can do somewhere. Can push that there. Can push that there. Neither of those things completely help me. I can push that down. And that up. But see, now I'm stuck. Because of that. Ah, this is just not... that's not going to help. I don't think. There's no way I can move this up to where I'm standing right now, or I just lose. I just flat out lose. Period. I can do that, but then I've got no way to get this set of 3 out of here. Got too many sets of 3s. Oops. Well, let's see. So, somewhere in China, there's a guy who really likes Chinese food, and he walks into a Chinese restaurant in America, and he says, "I want to have Kung Pao chicken," and the American says, "Fine." And then he turns around and does a karate chop right in his face. And the Chinese guy says, "What are you doing?" And he said, "I thought you wanted to Kung Pao." And the guy was like, "No, what?" And the owner says, "I thought Kung Pao was Kung Fu mixed with the Pow getting hit in the face." And that joke didn't make sense, so the Chinese guy left and went and found a different restaurant, because that's rude and offensive. And he felt kind of offended, so I don't think I blame him. Okay. So that's interesting. Still can't do anything here. That's game over. Okay, so one more failure move. I can do that, and I can move it back. I can just move it back all day long. Back and forth. Just do that, and keep doing moves, but it doesn't solve anything. Okay. There's got to be a way to do this, and I'm sure someone is just staring at this screen, or will be in the future, when I put this on YouTube, was just staring at the screen going, "It's so simple, why can't you see it?" And I will be sad, because I know, but I don't see it. I'm sorry. I don't see it. I don't see the solution. I want to see the solution. I don't want to be a part of the problem. I want to be a part of the solution, but the solution is the problem. Because I don't know what that is. Nobody does. Exactly. And see, now I can't. Okay, game over. So, that was Soukoban, and eventually, I'm sure, one day, some universe out there in the future, I will figure out how to beat that level. But until that time, this has been Michelle with the Saturday Morning Stream Show, and I hope you have a great time. If you're one of those people who was out there watching the Sonic 25th anniversary thing, I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.